Good morning, students. I'm your science teacher and I'm going to teach you physics. Okay. So first of all, we will start with our first chapter of physics, that is chapter 10, light, reflection and refraction. In this chapter, we are going to study about the light and the phenomena that are related to light. Okay. So first of all, we should know that what does the word this light means, है ना? सबसे पहले हमको ये पता होना चाहिए कि लाइट का मतलब होता क्या है. So light is nothing but just a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. Now there are several phenomena that are related to light. One by one we are going to study that. The first and the most basic phenomena related to light is reflection of light. Now what do we mean by the word reflection? So let this be any surface. Whenever a light ray will incident on this surface, then it will get bounced back into the same medium from where it has entered, and this phenomena is called reflection of light. In simple words we can say that जब कोई लाइट रे किसी सरफेस पर पड़ती है तो उस सरफेस से टकराने के बाद वो उसी मीडियम में वापस लौट जाती है जिस मीडियम से वो लाइट रे आई है, एंड इस फिनोमिना को हम बोलते हैं रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट. ओके, सो वी कैन से दैट द फिनोमिना ऑफ बाउंसिंग बैक ऑफ लाइट, है ना, द फिनोमिना ऑफ बाउंसिंग बैक ऑफ लाइट इनटू द सेम मीडियम फ्रॉम वेयर इट हैज एंटर्ड इज कॉल्ड रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट. ओके, नाउ if I draw a perpendicular on this surface, then this perpendicular, let it be ON, हमने इसको नाम दे दिया ON. So this perpendicular will be called as normal. And the ray which get incident on the surface, that is PN, is called the incident ray. And this ray NQ is said to be reflected ray. तो जो लाइट रे किसी रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस पर इंसिडेंट हुई है उसको हम बोलेंगे इंसिडेंट रे. जो रे टकराने के बाद वापस गई है उसको हम बोलते हैं रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. और अगर मैं उस सरफेस से पे 90 डिग्री का एक लाइन ड्रॉ करूं, 90 डिग्री के एंगल के साथ एक लाइन ड्रॉ करूं, तो दैट लाइन इज सेड टू बी द नॉर्मल. नाउ द एंगल which this incident ray makes with the normal is called angle of incidence, that is angle PNO is called the angle of incidence. And the angle which this reflected ray makes with the normal is called the angle of reflection, that is angle QNO is equal to angle of reflection. So in this way we can study the reflection of light, which means the simple bounce back of light into the same medium from where it has entered. Now basically we have two types of reflection, regular reflection and irregular reflection. One by one we will study that. There are basically two types of reflection, regular and irregular. Now what do we mean by the word regular? So as its name suggests that if the surface is plain polished and smooth, है ना, जिस सरफेस पे लाइट रे इंसिडेंट हो रही है अगर वो सरफेस प्लेन पॉलिश्ड है और स्मूथ है तो उस सरफेस से होने वाले रिफ्लेक्शन को हम बोलेंगे रेगुलर रिफ्लेक्शन. इज इट क्लियर? फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम देखें मिरर, फॉर प्रैक्टिकल पर्पसेस वी कंसीडर मिरर टू बी अ प्लेन पॉलिश्ड सरफेस, है ना. मिरर जो हमारे घरों में होते हैं दैट इज बेसिकली अ प्लेन एंड स्मूथ. सो the reflection takes place from that mirror is an example of regular reflection, right? Or if I say that the surface is irregular or it is not plain polished, है ना? The surface, if the surface look like this, that the ridges and valleys are formed in the surface, then this if the light rays incidenting on this surface and it will get reflect back from this surface, then this type of reflection is called irregular reflection. So we can simply say that when the reflection is taking place from a plain and smooth surface, then this kind of reflection is called the regular reflection. And if the reflection takes place from the rough surface or the irregular surface, then this kind of reflection is called irregular reflection. Now, whenever the light ray get reflected back, then it obeys two laws, and that laws are, we are going to study that two laws. The first law say that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Okay, so this is my reflecting surface which is plain and smooth. यहाँ पे हमने ये जो पॉलिशिंग करी है वो ये बता रही है कि जो surface है that is plain and smooth. Whenever a light ray will incident on this plain and smooth surface, then it will bounce back into the same medium from where it has entered, and the angle which this incident ray PO makes with the normal N is called the angle of incidence, and similarly the angle which this reflected ray makes with the normal is called the angle of reflection. तो हमारा first rule क्या बोलता है that the angle of incidence, that is PON, should be always equal to the angle of reflection, that is QON. इसका मतलब I can say that अगर कोई रे इस सरफेस पर 30 डिग्री का एंगल बना के इंसिडेंट हो रही है, तो जो रिफ्लेक्टेड रे है वो भी नॉर्मल के साथ 30 डिग्री का एंगल ही बनाएगी. ओके, सो द angle which this incident ray makes with the normal should be equal to the angle which this reflected ray is making with the normal. This is our first law. The second law of reflection is that the incident ray, the normal, and the reflected ray all should lie on the same plane. As we can see in the figure also, that this incident ray, this reflected ray, and this normal, they all are lying on the same plane. Let me name it as XY. So this is our second law of reflection, that the incident ray, the normal, and the reflected ray, all three rays should lie on the same plane. So these are basically the two laws of reflection. Now, as I have just told you that for practical purposes, we consider mirror to be a plain and polished surface. हम क्या कंसिडर करते हैं कि जो मिरर है वो प्लेन और पॉलिश्ड सरफेस है. तो सबसे पहले हम फिजिक्स की टर्म्स में ये समझें that what do we mean by the term mirror. Okay, so we can define mirror as a surface, yeah, it is a device which regularly reflect back all the rays incident on it. इसका मतलब मिरर एक ऐसा डिवाइस होता है जो अपने ऊपर इंसिडेंट होने वाली सभी रेस को रिफ्लेक्ट बैक कर देता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ये एक मिरर हो गया, राइट? दिस इज अ प्लेन मिरर, वी विल डिस्कस इट लेटर. दिस इज अ मिरर. ये जो पीछे की साइड हमने लाइंस ड्रॉ करी हैं, ये क्या बता रही हैं? दैट इट इज पॉलिश्ड फ्रॉम आउटसाइड. So, by the definition of mirror, we can say that all the rays which get incident on this mirror, it will reflect back all the rays that are incidenting on this mirror. Okay, so mirror is just a device which regularly reflect back all the rays incident on it. mirror एक ऐसा डिवाइस होता है जो अपने ऊपर इंसिडेंट होने वाली सारी रेस को रिफ्लेक्ट बैक कर देता है. Now basically there are three types of mirror. Plane mirror, spherical mirror and parabolic mirror. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी शुड नो कि ये मिरर जो है वो बनते कैसे हैं. तो सपोज आई हैव टेकन अ नॉर्मल ग्लास, द नॉर्मल ग्लास दैट वी आर यूजिंग इन अवर विंडो पैनल्स एंड ऑल, है ना. if I do take a simple glass and polish it from one side, okay, मैंने एक ग्लास लिया, उस ग्लास को पीछे की तरफ से पॉलिश कर दिया, and that polishing should be of the alloys of tin, mercury and silver. This polishing should be of the alloys of tin, mercury and silver. Then this surface and then the device so formed is called the mirror. इसका मतलब क्या कि अगर हम एक नॉर्मल ग्लास लें और उसको एक साइड से पॉलिश कर दें तो वो जो ग्लास है वो क्या बन जाएगा, मिरर बन जाएगा. एज यू माइट हैव सीन द मिरर्स इन योर होम आल्सो, कि जो मिरर होता है उसकी जो अपोजिट साइड होती है उस पे कोटिंग की गई होती है. दैट कोटिंग इज नथिंग बट द पॉलिशिंग ऑफ मर्क्यूरी, टिन और सिल्वर के अलॉयज, राइट. सो द सरफेस फ्रॉम विच वी कैन सी आवर इमेज इज कॉल्ड द रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस. मिरर की वो सरफेस जहां से हमको हमारी इमेज दिखती है उसको बोलते हैं रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस, और जो अपोजिट साइड की सरफेस होती है दैट इज कॉल्ड पॉलिश्ड सरफेस. So we can define plane mirror as the mirror whose reflecting surface is plane in shape. As you can see this mirror, it is plane in shape. So this mirror is called the plane mirror. The mirrors that we are using in our homes also, that mirrors are the examples of plane mirrors. Okay. Now the second type of mirror is spherical mirror. What do we mean by the word spherical mirror? So as the name suggests, the mirrors which are spherical in shape are called spherical mirrors, right? The mirrors which are spherical in shape are called the spherical mirrors. Suppose I have taken a glass sphere, and this is a glass sphere, and I do cut it from here such that I take one minor part and one major part. Then if I polish this minor part either from outside or from inside, then I will get the spherical mirror. In simple words we can understand it that if I taken a ball of glass, अगर मैंने ग्लास की एक बॉल ली, उसको मैंने इस तरह से कट किया such that I get one minor part and one major part. एक minor part मुझे मिला, दूसरा major part मिला. Now if I polish this minor part either from outside or from inside, then the device so formed is called the spherical mirror. Okay, तो इस तरह से जो मेरे पास मिरर बनेगा उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, spherical mirrors. Now the spherical mirrors are also of two types, that is concave mirror and convex mirror. What do we mean by concave mirrors? So the concave mirrors are the mirrors whose reflecting surface is bulging outside, whose polished surface is bulging outside and the reflecting surface is bulging inside, and that mirrors are said to be concave mirrors. As we can see in the diagram, this is a concave mirror. Suppose I have taken a sphere, I cut it like this, and if I polish it from outside, then the mirror so formed is called concave mirror. Similarly, I have taken a glass sphere, I have cutted it like this, and if I polish it from inside, then the device so formed is called convex mirror. अगर हम बाहर से पॉलिश कर देंगे तो कॉनकेव मिरर, अंदर से पॉलिश कर देंगे तो कॉन्वेक्स मिरर. So basically these are the two types of spherical mirrors, and we are going to study these two spherical mirrors in details in this chapter. Now the third kind of mirror is parabolic mirror. Since it is not in your syllabus, that's why I'm not explaining it to you. Okay? Here we have to study the spherical mirrors in detail only. All the rest of the topics you will study in higher classes. As we have studied mirror also, so the next thing that comes to our mind is image. जब भी हम मिरर के सामने खड़े होंगे तो जो पहली चीज हमारे दिमाग में आएगी that is image. So now let us understand that what does the word image refers to, or what do we understand by the word image. Okay, so we know that when a light ray get incident on any surface, then it get reflect back. Okay, so when two or more reflected rays meet each other at a point, then this point is called the image. Okay, like as I say, this is a plane mirror, and let this be any object in front of the plane mirror, let it be O. Now if the ray will incident, if the ray will incident on this plane mirror like this, then it will get reflect back. Let this be any object O. अगर इस O से light rays इस mirror पे पड़ी तो ये reflect back हो जाएंगी. Now if I join these two reflected rays with each other, then the point at which these two reflected rays meet each other is called the image. Okay, so we can simply define image as the point at which two or more than two reflected rays meet each other is called the image. Okay, now basically there are two types of image, the real image and the virtual image. There are two types of images, real image and virtual image. What do we mean by real image? So real, as its name suggests, that something which exists in reality is called the real image, and virtual is something which is not exist in reality, or it's something which is imaginary is called virtual image, right? So first we will discuss real image. Let this be our concave mirror. This is the principal axis. All these things we will study in detail further, but just for now you have to understand it like this only, that this is a mirror, this is the pole, this is focus, and this is center of curvature. ये सब क्या होता है? We will discuss it in detail in the further classes, but just for now you have to understand it like this only. Suppose an object is there at point C, so a ray will incident parallel to the principal axis. This line is called the principal axis, and after reflection it will pass through focus. Another ray will incident through focus, and after reflection it will pass parallel to the principal axis. So the point at which these two reflected rays, which are these two reflected rays? First one is this and second one is this. So the point at which these two reflected rays meet each other is called the real image. Okay. Now since these two rays are actually meeting each other at a point C, so this image is called the real image. Now if I have to talk about the virtual image, then in this case the reflected rays do not actually meet each other, but it appears that they will meet each other. For example, this is our plane mirror. Let this be the point O in front of the plane mirror. So a ray will incident on the mirror like this. Another ray will incident on the mirror like this. Now both these rays will get reflect. If I on extending both the reflected rays to a very far point, they will not intersect each other, right? Since they are diverging from each other, so अगर हम इनको कितना भी extend कर लें, so they will not meet each other. But if I extend them back behind the mirror, then it appears to be intersecting at some point, and that point is called the virtual image of this object O, and let it be denoted by O dash. So when the reflected rays do not actually meet each other, but it appears that they are meeting each other at a point, then then the point of reflection of these two reflected rays is called the point of intersection of these two reflected rays is called the virtual image. Okay, so what is the difference between the real image and the virtual image? The basic difference is that in real image, the reflected rays actually meet each other, while in virtual image, the reflected rays do not actually meet each other, but we assume that on extending back the reflected rays, they will meet each other at some point, and that kind of images are said to be virtual images. Now, basically, there are a few differences between the real and the virtual image. One by one, we will discuss that. The first and the most basic difference between the real image and virtual image, we have just discussed it right now, is that in real image, the reflected rays actually meet at some point, while in virtual image, the reflected rays do not actually meet, but we imagine that on extending them back, they will meet each other. Okay. The second difference is that real image is always inverted, while virtual image is always erect. Now, what do we mean by the word erect and inverted? Inverted का मतलब होता है उल्टा, right? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप मिरर के सामने खड़े हो और आपकी रियल इमेज बन रही है, तो रियल इमेज कैसी बनेगी? उसमें आपको आपका हेड नीचे दिखेगा और आपके जो पैर हैं वो ऊपर दिखेंगे, राइट? और अगर मेरा ऑब्जेक्ट मैंने मिरर के सामने ये मार्कर रख दिया, तो अगर इस मार्कर की रियल इमेज बन रही है, तो ये मार्कर मुझे मिरर में कैसा दिखेगा? उल्टा. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ इमेज इज कॉल्ड इन्वर्टेड इमेज. And erect image are what? जो इमेजेस हमको सीधी दिखती हैं, that are called erect images, right? अगर ऑब्जेक्ट ऐसा रखा है तो आपको इमेज में भी सीधा ही दिखेगा. This kind of image is called erect image. The third difference between real and virtual image is that real image can be obtained on screen, while the virtual image cannot be obtained on screen. So these are a few differences between the real and the virtual image. Now I think that's all for today's session, students. The further topics we will study in the next classes. Thank you.